Something that motivates me every day is recycling. It has such a huge impact on our environment. Recycling is the process of converting wasteful materials to reusable items. The waste material goes through a cyclic process which returns the wasted material to its original state of being. Everyone can simply participate in helping our environment and making it a more clean and resourceful place for us. We can start by recycling at home. If you just encourage your family, your mother, your father, your brothers and sisters, your nieces and nephews to recycle, they can simply spread the word to others. Recycling also starts in our communities and in local schools. So many schools encourage people that they should recycle because it's just a way and it's an important part of our lives because, we want this earth to live on and be clean for future generations. So every day, just start at home and spread the word to as many people as you know. Why is recycling so important? There's so many things we can recycle. Not only garbage, we can also recycle toys, other things like even clothes. There's so many people that say, hey, recycle here. And it's just like recycling clothing to maybe the less fortunate, as long as it's in good condition, that also goes through its own process of cleaning, which may be washing and drying and getting it back to its original state so someone else can use it. Recycling is also important when it comes to our environment because it's a way for us to eliminate harmful waste as much as possible in our environment. Recycling our environment says it's a website and it says it helps reduce the pollution caused by waste that is releasing harmful chemicals and greenhouse gases from all waste and landfills in our country. And there's so many different landfill sites in our country and they're emitting so many harmful gases, it's just making our environment worse. Global warming causes deforestation, which leads to destruction of habitats and trees. So by recycling, we can reduce these harmful effects on our environment and the need for raw materials that come from recycling so that rainforests can be preserved. And according to the recyclingguide.org, it helps these harmful effects by reducing all the emissions that come from the landfill sites. Another reason why recycling is so important is because it creates jobs. Without recycling, who's gonna come around and get our garbage? So that creates jobs for the garbage men that come around and environmentalists. They spend so much time and hours, endless hours, discovering new ways to stop these emissions of toxins and wasteful habits of society. Waste materials are separated into many different bins, such as glass, plastic, and paper, and etc. And that's when the garbage men get to these facilities and they separate everything. With the separation of the wasteful materials, there's a great deal of manpower needed to separate the trash. So that helps not only our environment, but our economy as well. Recycling not only builds communities, it also contributes to the reduction of e-waste. And what may be trash to us may not be trash to someone else, which I mentioned before, donating toys and giving clothes to other people that are less fortunate. That's a great way to share and recycle. It's an important phrase we all know. One man's trash is another man's treasure. E-waste is an alternative use of raw materials, which we usually get from rainforests. But if e-waste is disposed properly, we can continue to preserve rainforests in this country. And this is so important for us because there's so many wildlife that are in danger because of all the pollution in our society today. Communities, they can raise money by recycling goods or even reusing certain items. In some towns, if you collect cans and recycle them or plastic bottles, you may get 50 cents for every bottle you recycle. Lastly, recycling helps save energy and conserve natural resources, but most importantly, it's a way for us to protect our environment because this is where we live, this is where we breathe. we should hope that we can do something and change something for future generations to come. Recycling is just like the process of first collecting the items and transporting them to a disposal facility so that people can, like we said, create jobs, and this is a way to help our economy. In conclusion, recycling is so important, and we should take as many steps as possible as a community to improve our environment, and we should encourage this in schools, and like I said, start at home. Make people aware and spread the importance of recycling to not only your community and local schools, but like I said, start at home. We can eliminate greenhouse gases and harmful toxins and begin from uncontaminated landfills, okay? We can build stronger communities by raising money and helping those in need by giving money for reusable or recyclable items.